And here we go on saved audiences here. So we'll go over to click on create audience and then you click on saved audience there. And you can name the audience here. Just call this testing stuff I like audience. Name it whatever you like. Custom audiences there. You can interact with a custom audience, but we really just want to create something that's fresh, that's based on detailed targeting here. So we'll say people like me. So men, we can get really niched here, although I don't regularly recommend it. Let's say 21 to, let's say 50, actually 49 for giggles. And languages, you can go in here and change up the language. I think I only really market to people who know the English language, so I'll leave it at that. And then you can go in here and create some detailed targeting. So what kind of stuff do I like here? I personally am a fan of G.I. Joe, just to let you know, the real American hero. So there are about 920,000 other people here in the United States that also like G.I. Joe. But let's say we want to only narrow it down to people in Arizona who like G.I. Joe. We can go ahead and in here and only select the state of Arizona. Or let's say we want everyone outside of the United States that likes G.I. Joe, which I bet you is a super small number. So we'll go ahead and type in worldwide. Come on. Okay, there we go. Worldwide region. So all of the world. But we want to, instead of including, we want to exclude the United States to see if anybody outside the United States has ever heard of G.I. Joe. And wow, hey, look at that. 740,000 people outside of the United States have heard of, like, and enjoy G.I. Joe and are male and between the ages 21 and 49. That's pretty darn interesting there. So, yeah, exclude them. You could go in here. We really wanted to go through everything that I like here. Let's type in Twizzlers. I don't think Cheryl's Cookies is going to come up because they're probably a little bit too niche, but let's see. Let's see if she comes up here. Oh, hey, Cheryl's Cookies is in there. She's in there. Feel free to send me Cheryl's Cookies and Brownies, it's now called. Back in my day when I was like 15 years old and kind of worked, or 17 years old, let's say, worked at the JCPenney's. There was a Cheryl's Cookies right down the way, and used to kind of flirt with my friend there, and she would give me free Cheryl's Cookies, so it was good. It was a good gig. Let's see, Cheryl's Cookies, J. Joe's, Twizzlers. So there are 1.3 million people in the whole entire world that don't live in the United States that like all of these things there as well. Let's see, one other thing that I like, really enjoy. I was going to say Batman, but that's a little bit too easy. What's something just very unique? Let's say Obi-Wan Kenobi. Does Obi-Wan? Oh, there's no Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm probably spelling Obi-Wan wrong. Yeah, there we go. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. 1.8 million people. So, yeah, men who are 21 to 49 who speak English, who live outside of the United States, who are also into Obi-Wan Kenobi. In Twizzlers and or G.I. Joe. Now, if we wanted to go in here and like make it so they have to like every single one of these things. Probably gonna get a very small, really weird group of people. But if let's say you do want a really small, weird group of people that are like me, then you can put in. Oh, actually, we don't want to exclude. We don't want to exclude people. Match. We want to narrow the audience there. Sorry about that. So we'll put in GI Joe here instead. So they must like Cheryl's Cookies. Also like GI Joe. We'll take GI Joe out of here. They must also like Obi-Wan. I'm guessing not a whole lot of Canadians know about Cheryl's Cookies, so this might be a very, very small list. But we're going to see. Going to narrow further. Go to Obi-Wan Kenobi. We'll take Obi-Wan Kenobi out of here. And they must also like Twizzlers. And honestly, if I were doing this on kind of a more niche, a better way to niche it, just start with the big, which is probably the Twizzlers, the 2.1, and then you in with a smaller one. But I'm starting with a smaller and in with the big here, which again is probably going to net a total audience of about 5 people. So we'll put in here Twizzlers. This is also like Twizzlers. Let's see, Obi-Wan Kenobi 1.9, Twizzlers 2.1, G.I. Joe is 1.0, and Cheryl's Cookies is 100,000 people. Yeah, so you basically got 5 people who meet that criteria and don't live in the United States. So easily it says below 1,000 there. Now let's say we just wanted to go really big, but for the purposes of this exercise, that's probably where we can leave it here. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go in here and create a very niche audience, I would say just try and keep your saved audiences in the millions there. You don't want something this niche. You're not going to reach enough people there to get the number of people that you want here. So, but that's a real quick lesson on how to create a saved audience there. And hopefully that was helpful. Thanks.